Yo, hop on in. Hop on in. Let's lock in some picks for today. Let's go. Mm-mm. Yeah, how's it going? So we got a full slate up on Soba as always. We got the full slate up. I shared all these plays in the most recent video. The first thing we have up is going to be the Mariners' first five. Mariners' first five money line. Mariners' first five money line. We got the Rangers. We got the Rangers money line full game. I'm just giving plays away today. We are on a 5-day win streak after a 6-day win streak. 11 of the last 12 days have been winners. So I told everyone, I said, you get the full slate today for free. You could just have the full slate. You can see how much we keep winning, and then you're going to have no choice but to continue to ride with us. Nobody is doing numbers the way we're doing. Mets game under 7. That's tough. I'm not saying that's crazy, but it's tough. What the heck am I doing, Standard? I'm giving away locks. I'm giving away locks to the Fiends so they can all win with us. What am I feeling about the Mets? I don't love the Mets money line by the point five. It's not worth the price if you have to pay for the point five, in my opinion. I'm not like do your thing. I'm not hating. That's just not a play that I like. I don't think there's a need for it today. There's some pretty good action on the board today. The Rangers money line at minus 125. When I send the plays out, I share the book that you can get the best play on. So we got that, I think, on Caesars at minus 125. If you can get around that, would be great. But Rangers money line, they're facing a rookie on the Royals who has not even been impressive in the minors. We don't even love what he's done in the minors, so I think this is a great opportunity against a pretty weak opponent to really cash in. Deepak, what up? Nats and A's. It looks like the Nats game is delayed. Hopefully that's happening. Brandon, appreciate the follow. Be like Brandon. Go ahead, follow me on here. Told you Twins was going to win yesterday. Dot. We had Twins run line. So I don't know. Congrats to you, but I don't know who you're talking to. Daddy Petey, what up? Deepak said he's on the A's. That's good enough for me. They smacked the Marlins yesterday. Brandon, appreciate the follow. We got back-to-back Brandons followed me. We got a Brandon and a Brandan that followed me. Even if you're not Brandon, go ahead, follow me. Chris, appreciate it. Yeah. Yeah, it took me a while to come around on this hat, but it's fire. T-Pack in the chat. Yes, sir. Kenny Whaley, appreciate the follow. Run those up. Run those up. Let's get big numbers in the chat. Let's get big numbers on Vegas today. Brandine, appreciate it. What's the lock? We got Rangers money line. Yes, you did, Sneed. Still podcast on Twitch. I know. I'm still trying to figure it out. The reason I keep going on here is because on the Twitter, on the Facebook, on all the other YouTube, it's still showing my full picture, and I can share my screen, do odds jam, do MLB and whatnot. But it's crazy. I got to figure out the Twitch. Best play: Dodgers money line minus 125. Andy, I appreciate that. Yeah, we're trying to level up the production. So results from yesterday, we went 2-1 on our main plays, and we went 3-0 on our props. So across the board, we were up about 4.5 units. Yeah, I know, Sneed. Uh, the units. Okay, the units for today on the everything is to win 1 unit. So we have Rangers minus 125, 1.25 units to win one. We've been pretty conservative with unit size throughout the season, but our ROI has been fire. And 11. So in the last 12 days, we've gone 2-1. 11 times. We've gone 1-2 once. So in the last 12 days, we're 23-12. Yeah, J Meyer, let's go. And even better on our props. 6-0 less than 4.0 pitcher strikeouts. Cardinals sold expeditiously. Under for the Blue Jays, Rangers, Padres, O's. I don't know about Rangers. Rangers could do huge numbers today. We have Rangers money line. They're facing a weak Royals pitcher who's been it's his debut. He was pretty soft in the minors. He's not like super highly touted. I don't really expect big things from him. And I think the Rangers bats have been coming along a little bit the last week or so. I think they're going to dominate. If you're on the Twitter stream or Twitch or anything, I got the SoBet feed up. I'm about to show my picks because I'm feeling crazy generous today. Crazy generous. Like any oversay, I don't really have any money, any over under plays today. Nothing on totals today. Best underdog. We're getting the Mariners money line first five at plus money. Mariners first five money line at plus money. That's plus 110, so it's a slight dog, but that is excellent value. We'll talk about that in a second. If you guys run the numbers up, I'll read the full slate that I have up on SoBet today. And if you're on the Twitter, you're on the Twitch, you're just seeing the full slate right now. I appreciate it. Severino less than 5.0 pitcher Ks. I don't know, dude. I don't know if that's a play today. 15K. Give me 30, Jamar. Give me 30. We're going to run it up today. We're going to have a big day. Appreciate everyone here. I'm going to get to everyone's questions. We're just settling in. But if people have specific games they want me to be looking at, I will take a look at those games. If you're on the Twitter stream or any of the non-TikTok streams, I've got the odds jams. I got the odds jam board up, so we're looking at different lines. We're going to get into that a little deeper. We got the MLB.com, so I can just look at matchups and overview on stats for just a brief glance at games. And then obviously I got my SoBet up as well. Anyone who wants to join that, shoot me a DM. If you want all the picks every single day, just go to my profile, click the link, top one SoBet, you get everything. Marlins at Oakland. We're leading Oakland because Deepak hopped in the chat and said so. 187 over Orlando, Cleveland. That number was not 193.5 initially. Let me take a look right now, see if we've got better numbers than that. I need to make 60 today, RV. If you need to make $60, what is your unit size? Carlos Carr under 15.5 odds. Sup, TD Fitch. I'm here daily. Alessandro said guaranteed. Run it up, Fiends. Yes, you did, Snow Vision. Yep, that was our fifth straight winning day. Fifth straight. If someone else were telling me these numbers, I would say they're lying, but it's facts. 15 straight. Yanks. I don't mind Yanks today, but I didn't ride it. Jose Ramirez less fancy. Hitting props is not the move. I don't hitting props in general. I'm not a huge fan. Yeah, no, Gertmert, I heard that. That's on me for in terms of the Twitch stream. We're gonna fix that. I know I've been saying that for the week, but I'm gonna have some time. I'm gonna fix it. I'm going to for you for the fiends. And if you're on the Twitter or YouTube or anything like that, you should be able to see everything. DeGroat sprayed the board with 12 plays. 12 plays, Bryce. Damn, good on you. Wish you would have liked the Yanks yesterday. RV, appreciate the follow. Paxton overrated. We're fading Paxton today. He's very overrated. I like the Braves first five minus 0.5. Um, Rangers under. No, give me Rangers money line. Craig, appreciate the follow. Yeah, Braves minus one. Braves minus 0.5 first five is strong. Paxton overrated. He's got a decent ERA, but anyone who actually knows baseball knows that ERA means nothing. He's got a 1.68 whip. 1.68. That's trash. I'm talking bottom 10% of the MLB at a 1.68 whip. That's walks plus hit per inning pitched. In terms of like basic, like MLB.com type stats, that is the most important in terms of evaluating pitchers, and his numbers are terrible. The Braves are going to expose him. They're going to get to the pen early. Also, the Braves are throwing Fried. He's nasty. Underrated because everyone's always talking about Spencer Strider, but he's the legit ace now. And they have a legit ace, even without Strider. DK Fire, appreciate the follow. Paxton, 3 walks. Nice. Orioles, Brewers, Marlins. We hit Orioles yesterday. They made us sweat it. They made us sweat it in the bottom of the ninth, but yeah, we smacked that one. Munoz, appreciate the follow. Appreciate the follow. If we get up to 50,000 here, I'm going to read the full SoBet slate. Everyone who wants my plays, go to the profile, click the link. Top one is SoBet, and you get all my action. A's money line is decent. What up, Kool-Aid, Cavs, Magic? Who's moving on? I think Cavs pull through, but yeah, I think Cavs pull through. We'll take a look on that. Kiss my tab. Appreciate the follow. Craig, yes, sir. You seen the plays today. We got a big one. Is Fried any good? Fried's very good. Yeah, we don't have totals today. Let's get it. Sorry, bro. Arrays a hit streak yesterday. Cubs first five, bullpen's trash. Yeah, I hear you. Phillies, Dodgers is dogs. Oh, Dodgers not winning today. SoBet name is Pick'em Petey. Game of the day. Give me the Rangers money line. Let's get it. Rangers money line. Rangers is a max play. Love it, Kool-Aid. Paul says Pick'em Petey's a legend. I appreciate it. Yo, shout out. I think this is our first Twitter comment I've gotten on the stream in all my days of doing it. So appreciate it, Paul. If you're seeing this, and as my first Twitter commenter, I'm going to give you the plays. Rangers money line, baby. Also, Braves first five minus 0.5. That's one of the most underrated plays of the day. Paxton super overrated for the Dodgers. He's going to get exposed by the Braves. Fried super underrated because everyone's always been focusing on Spencer Strider. No one paid attention to him, but he's been nasty. His last start was extra nasty. I think he went on Monday. He went 7 no hit. What makes me say Rangers is a lock? First of all, I don't say locks. This is MLB. We win 2 out of 3 daily. That's what we do. Who would you say gets hits on Fried? I wouldn't be confident with anyone. Obviously, if you're looking for a guy to get hits on the Dodgers, it's always Mookie. But yeah, I don't think that's good value. Uh, yeah, Royals fan, Lynch garbage, exactly. I mean, he's been bad in the minors. He's been bad in the minors, and this is his first start. Like what are we expecting on him? It's the Rangers. I mean, they're not hitting like they hit in the peak of last year, but it's the Rangers. It's no joke. Padres money line is free. All right, we'll look at Padres money line in the Cardinals first five. Give me a second here. We're going to pop this up. If you look at the odds jam screen here to get some prices on this game, we're looking at Padres first. All right. Waldron Nelson, you're getting San Diego best line is going to be around minus 105. Okay. Let's let's see what we're looking at in terms of this matchup. Yankees are a lock again. Really? D-backs worst lineup they've had all season, and you're a D-backs fan. That means something. When the homers are turning on their own team, I usually like to ride. Waldron Nelson. Let's take a peek at Waldron's stats so far because I haven't seen much of him this season. 135 whip, 20 Ks, 27 Ks in 31 innings. Nothing to write home about. Let's see how he's matched up against D-backs historically. Not a lot of numbers. We got a 1 for 3, a 1 for 3, an 0 for 2, an 0 for 4, an 0 for 2. So fine numbers, tiny sample size doesn't mean anything. Let's look at Nelson for the D-backs. Yankees nerfy, Cubs nerfy. What's up? Cubs nerfy is probably decent. Ryan Nelson, 153 whip, trash. 13 Ks, 15.2 innings, nothing crazy. Let's see, do we have any numbers against him? San Diego versus Nelson, 0 for 2, 3 for 7, 0 for 2, 2 for 10, 1 for 11, 3 for 12, 4 for 11, 2 for 5. Decent numbers against Nelson. I mean, based on just at a glance, I'm definitely leaning Padres in this spot. To call it a lock, I don't know. I don't know about all that. It is interesting when you have a recent change in terms of a team like I know that Vegas is aware of all this stuff, but the public has a big impact on the lines. Bebs, what up? Shout out to another Twitter commenter. But when you have a recent change like Arias to the Padres, right? We don't have a ton of like people that are aware of that betters. They just think of the Padres as a static team, static value, and we have Arias, which changes the value of the team significantly. Their offensive output, like that's a player that has a significant impact, and most people aren't aware of that. So the value on the Padres is going to be underrated right now because most people don't see the Padres in those terms and they don't bet on the Padres in those terms. If that makes sense. So they're minus 105 in this game, where I would put them at like minus 120. Therefore, yes, I think there's value on the game. I like minus 150, no. There's no value on that. A lot of books you're only getting them at like minus 155 even. There's just no value in that play. Carrasco liable to blow up, have a brutal inning. At minus 150, you need to be 67% confident or better that he's going to win this game, and I'm not that level. I'm like 55% level confidence. It's not worth it. Canning is kind of all over the place, which as a fading someone who's all over the place is a strong favorite. I don't like either because he could deliver a solid game. Parlaying those three plays, always straight bets, both. Unless I signify differently, always straight bets. So in the last 12 days, in the last 12 days, we've gone 2-1, 11 of 12 days. That's 11 winning days, but 2-1. So if you're parlaying those, you miss, you miss, you miss, you miss, you miss. You're doing straight bets, you win, you win, you win. We stack up. We have a bigger bankroll because we keep winning. Now our unit size gets bigger, so those wins are compounding. That's how winning in the long term is done. And the reason we've been so successful in MLB is because we win month over month over month over month, and now our bankroll gets bigger month over month over month. So the wins in September and October are even bigger than the wins in April and May because we've been growing the bankroll the whole season. And that means we're growing the unit size because the unit is always 2% of the bankroll. What do I think about Cleveland game under, Pirates game under? I don't like the Cleveland game at all, period. I don't like either side. I don't like the over. I don't like the under. Cubs or Brewers, we'll look at that in a second. Orioles, we'll look at that in a second. Hammering the Rangers money line. Yeah, Rangers money line is a strong play today. We got him at minus 125. Alex spitting facts. PD is the messiah for MLB plays. That is factual. Yeah. Brewers game. Brewers, Cubs, right? Peralta against Assad. Right off the bat, I'm leaning Peralta. Just saying. We'll look at this game right now, but right off the bat, I'm leaning Peralta. Assad has had some good games, but I don't really trust him. Peralta's been great. Cubs bats lately a little slow. If you wanted to ride under in this game, there might be value there. Jose Canelo, appreciate the foul. Um, Quan injury and outlook for guards in the future. Not sure. Favorite sites for MLB stats. MLB.com is fine for the top level stuff when I'm doing glances here and kind of talking through the slate. Fangraphs for deeper stuff. I like Odds Jam when I'm looking at actually like betting stats, numbers, where the money is, what the best price is, positive EV plays. If you want positive EV evaluations, if you want arbitrage plays, and you want a line shop, Odds Jam, it's in the profile. Best app for that. Blanco, appreciate the foul. Orioles scared you last night. Yeah, seriously, that got sweaty. Angels to win. Don't love it. Worth a sprinkle. Yeah, Marlins weak. Yeah. A's money line best play today. Not bad. Astros Mariners. I like Mariners first five. I think you're getting great value on Mariners first five. On the money line. A lot of people talking A's. I do like A's. Deepak said he's on the A's, so we like that. But anyway, Brewers Cubs. Let's look at the matchups here because we know Peralta. We trust Peralta. Chicago against Peralta historically. Ian Happ is 1 for 20. Gomes 1 for 4. Bush 0 for 1. Horner's 3 for 13. Madrigal's 1 for 7. Morel's 2 for 7. Swanson 0 for 7. Tuckman 0 for 7. Wisdom 1 for 7. So there's a decent amount of at bats against him historically, and he's dominated them. Let's go, Craig. Let's get it. Zach, appreciate the follow. Be like Zach. Go ahead and follow me on here. So yeah, I definitely lean Brewers in this spot. I'm not sure what price some of you guys are getting on this because this isn't one of my plays. But if you're asking which one I prefer, definitely give me the Cubs. Detroit getting the win today. Scuba on the mound. I definitely like it. The over/under in this game has shifted down to 6.5. That's crazy. Mariners and A's Day. We love Mariners, Colin. We love Mariners. I'm gonna share this because the Twitter interacted with me today. I know they're seeing my screen, so you can see all my SoBet plays I have right here. That's just a glance, but I'll share the write up as well. I'm being super generous today because we're on such a heater. But that's the write up for the Rangers money line. The Braves minus 0.5 in the first five, and the Mariners money line in the first five. Mariners money line in the first five against Hunter Brown is plus money. This isn't exactly what we're talking about. This is a great spot for a guy who's overvalued, who people don't pay attention to. You know how many people that are betting on MLB, and Sunday is the day they bet the most, know anything about the Astros back of the rotation? Nothing. We're going to go over the picks in a second. And if you want all my plays, just go to the profile, hit the link. The top link is SoBet. I know I'm a broken record here, but that's the move. That's how you get all my action. Anyway, but how many people really know about the back of the Houston rotation? They don't know Hunter Brown. He's got a 9.7 ERA, which we don't really care about ERA, but we got to mention how bad that is. 2.22 whip. His whip is in the twos. That means over 2 people per inning are reaching base safely against him. 2 per inning. That is unsustainable. You cannot win games like that. And we're getting plus money on the money line in the first 5. It's Bryce Miller for Seattle. He's been nasty. He hasn't given up more than 2 earned runs in his last 5 starts. He's been nice, Bryce Miller. But that's the thing. Nobody knows about Bryce Miller. Nobody knows about Hunter Brown. At a glance, you think, all right, it's the Mariners, the Astros. I think the Astros are better than the Mariners. What are their records this year? What is Hunter Brown's numbers like this year? What are Bryce Miller's numbers like this year? Everything is pointing Mariners, but you still get a good price on it because nobody knows what they're talking about. Nobody. MLB, everyone is a fraud. Nobody knows what they're talking about. Everyone talking about locks. This game's a sure thing. Nothing's a sure thing. But we win 2 out of 3 like every single day. That's what we're here to do. We're here to win the majority, win days, win weeks, win months, win seasons. Last season, MLB, we did a 6% ROI. Oh, 6%, no big deal. We launched over 1,500 units throughout the season. That adds up. We're doing 3 plays, 3 props every single day, again and again and again and again. Vegas is taking blows. Anyway, first 5 inning, Moneyline Mariners. Braves, minus 0.5 first 5. We're getting that at minus 110. I know the Dodgers have handled the Braves this series so far. Guess what? I told you Dodgers were going to win the last 2. I knew that, and now they're not going to win this one. Braves, minus 0.5 first 5. It's Fried on the mound. Fried's nasty. People don't pay attention to him. Overshadowed by Strider. Fried's nasty. Last game, absolutely dominant. Over 1,500 units were played, Hamguest. Not over 1,500 units were won. Over 1,500 units were played, and we won 6%. So we were up over 100 units. Paxton's not good. Paxton has a 1.68 whip. People think he's good because his ERA is decent and his K numbers are okay. He's not good. His stuff is unimpressive. The Braves are going to expose him, teach him a lesson. I'm not saying Paxton's trash, but Paxton's super overvalued. I'm going to need to take a vocal break from going live too much every single day. It's crazy. Like the Braves pick, though, for sure. Some good early MLB plays. We just talked about Mariners money line first 5. Braves minus 0.5 in the first 5. Rangers money line minus 125. So these are the 3 plays. If you want all my plays, you go to my profile, you hit the link, you're on SoBet, you get all my action. If you have any issues, shoot me a DM. I've also got a free trial up there in the profile for anyone who wants a 3-day trial. Just stack money for 3 days before filing for good. Max Fried, just give me the first 5 minus 0.5. We like Fried. But yeah, those are the plays. We also have a prop slate as well. Yesterday, we swept our props. Swept them. 3-0, plus 3.84 units. Crazy. Dominant. Nobody doing it like us. Just saying. You can get this action every single day. You go to the SoBet. You go to my profile. You hit the link. Top link is SoBet. You get all my stuff every single day. You don't just get mine. You get access to everything on there. If you're on the Twitter stream or YouTube or anywhere where you can actually see my screen, look at this. You can just go. You can go to the feed too. All right, so PD's MLB locks every single day. All right, cool. I want some NHL plays. You just go to NHL. Now you're scrolling through. I don't personally know NHL, but we got all this. A's, Rangers, Padres. I like Rangers. I like A's. Braves money line and Braves winning after 5. Braves money line first 5. The money line first 5 means if it's tied after 5, you're still good. It's a push. JT, we got Rangers money line. This is MLB. Rangers money line. We got Braves first 5 minus 0.5. And we got Mariners first 5 money line. No, don't combine anything. Don't combine anything. Like, we do straight plays. If you want to sprinkle, parlay, or something, do that on your own time, whatever. But that's not what we're here to do. Any other plays people want me to look at? I know we got some games live already. I know NBA's live. But let me know if there's plays anyone wants me to look at. SoBet app is user friendly. Yes, it is. Orioles? Yeah, we'll look at Orioles right now. All right. I got the odds jam screen up here to see our prices on today's MLB money lines. Real quick, if you are taking action every single day, when I send out the plays, I say in the write-up, I say the book that I'm on, right? So I'll say Caesars, DraftKings, FanDuel, whatever. I say the book that I'm on so you can get the right price. OddsJam is a great way of finding these. You see the best odds and the correct book for those odds. It'll link to your book so you can just click it and block the action. You're not actually placing on OddsJam. You're using that as an aggregator. It'll show you the best lines. It'll show you positive EV plays. It'll show you arbitrage opportunities, which is literally free money. Jay Harwood, appreciate the follow. Will you do Mariners first 5 money line? Yes. Mariners first 5 money line. Obviously better value at minus 0.5. That's always going to be the case. But yeah, first 5. We're getting money line at plus money. I'm gonna take that. And then, if it's tied, you push. Dancing Butcher, appreciate the follow. Be like dancing. Go ahead, follow me. But yeah, if you want all the action, you go to my profile, you hit the link, you get my SoBet, and now you're on there. That's all it takes. Yasni, appreciate the follow. Detroit first 5. I don't hate that. I don't hate that with Skubal on the mound. I said I would look at the Orioles game, and we're getting to it. Orioles, Reds. Like I said, going to Odds Jam, checking on the lines. We got Orioles. Best line on the Orioles is at plus 121. Plus 121. Bet Rivers is plus 114. That's probably the most popular book that has a good price. Chase, appreciate the follow. Bet Derby. Not really. I tailed a couple long shots, but I didn't have mystical. Sam, pretty appreciate the foul. How do I feel about Yankees and Twins? We'll talk Twins in a second. Don't love Yankees today. I stayed away from that game. Someone said Tigers first five, which is decent. Rangers money line, Jeff. Rangers money line. Mariners first five money line, and Braves first five minus 0.5 on the run line. Those are the plays I have up on SoBet. We also have a prop section as well. If you want the SoBet plays, go to the profile, hit the link, top one SoBet. Cavs are cooked. Looks like it. Tough start for them. I like the over in this game and Magic covering, but those were just leans. We will do more MLB plays later. So I don't like the Orioles today. Just at a glance, we have Lodolo on the mound. I know Orioles are dogs. It's tempting, but Lodolo's nasty. And this is a tricky spot because he's nasty. And you'd think the Orioles would hit worse against lefties, but they throw way better. Yasnir, what's your standard unit size? Dodgers, Astros, win World Series. Astros. Astros got to turn around just to make the playoffs. I know we got a long season, but still. All the plays that I have posted, they're not leans, they're legit plays, but the unit size I've shared is the unit size I recommend. So yeah, like I post my plays, I post the value, I post the unit size. That's how I feel about it. If I say 1 unit, 2 unit, that's how I feel about it. I don't really do 3 unit plays in MLB, to be honest, because we're putting out so many plays throughout a day and throughout a week. Wow, Kool-Aid. That's heartbreaking. Nats win tonight. Deepak's on the Nats. That's enough for me to trust it, to be totally honest. We love that. Yep, straight up bets as always. Padres win tonight. I think there's decent value on that play. I like Padres. Don't love it, but I like it. White Sox, we'll talk about that. But yeah, the reason I don't like the Orioles in this spot is because Lodolo's on the mound. I'm not a huge fan of Kremer. I know he's had some good games, but I don't really like him. He's kind of all over the place. He can go crazy with the walks at times. Yeah, Nats is delayed, but I think they're still going to be able to get it in. Over 8 in the Nats game? Maybe. I don't really. I don't love anything in that game. I do like the Nats. That's a slight lean. Mostly influenced by Deepak taking it, to be totally honest. Look at this. Look at all these winners. It's actually an insane run that we've been on. We haven't lost a day in May. That's crazy. We haven't lost a day in May. That's crazy. Anyway, hop on SoBet, get my action. That's all I'm saying. Be wise. Make good decisions. What was one more game people wanted me to look at? One more game. I'm not talking about the day. I don't think the White Sox win today. Oh yeah, we'll look at White Sox. White Sox cards. All right, pull up the game again. Go to Odds Jam. This is not my full process because we're just doing games at a glance on the stream right here. But for people who want an idea of how I go about it, first step we go to Odds Jam, right? And if you want that, that's in my links as well. Use code PD, you get a massive discount. It's like 35% off using my code. So I always recommend that, unless you're just talent plays and you want to do it. But if you want to do the work yourself, I go to here, I pull up the sportsbook screen, right? We scroll down. Let me hop on MLB. Okay. Now we're looking at just the matchup, so we're going to look at money line. We have a way to look at nerfies, first inning runs, total runs, run line, etc. But for this, we're looking at money line, right? So now we are going to look at the specific game. What are we looking at? White Sox. So I'm gonna get the price on this game. All right, best value you're getting on White Sox is plus 146. St. Louis at minus 155. All right, so that's how we know the price in the game. And if we are locking it in, we look at the books. Um, because this shows all the books and it shows the best price, but you also want to adjust for the books that are available to you. Depends on the state you're in and all that. But I always recommend being on all the books. obviously. So you can line shop, so you can get the best value, so you can get the bonuses, hedge them against each other. Any questions about that? Always shoot me a DM. Happy to walk through that. But anyway, we see the price on this game. We're seeing White Sox at around minus 140 in this spot. Minus 146 is the best line we've seen. Okay. Now we actually look at the matchup. We got Crochet against Liberatore. So one of the first things we're gonna do. Now again, if I was capping the slate and I've been going on free pick Mendoza, we like Rangers money line. That's a favorite. I'm just walking through a White Sox cards right now, which we don't have a plan. I'm just doing a look because someone asked me to. Okay. So again, if I were doing this when I'm going through my process in the morning, I'd go into deeper analytics. I'd look at fan graphs. I'd look at deeper breakdowns. I'd see what other people are saying. I'd talk to my buddy who's also capping, see if we're on the same page. But anyway, at a brief glance, we're going to look at Crochet just in general. Look at his numbers. We pay attention to his strikeouts per innings, which is great. 47, 34.2. His whip, 1-1. Very strong. Okay, so we like, good, at a glance, Crochet having a strong season. We look at Liberatore. 10 Ks and 16.1. 1-1 whip is fine, but 10 Ks and 16.1. A little concerning, but it's only a few innings, so nothing crazy there. Now we're going to look at the matchup. St. Louis against Crochet. We have no data. One guy had one at bat, got out. So we have no data, right? That's what we're seeing. Now we look at Liberatore against the White Sox. You got guys 0 for 2 and 0 for 1 and 0 for 1 and 0 for 2. Bad numbers, but like no data. 0 for 6 collectively, right? So we don't have a ton of matchup data. We don't have a ton of we don't even have a ton of data on the pitchers themselves. I definitely prefer Crochet to Liberatore. I don't prefer the White Sox bullpen though. I don't like this game as a whole because it's a situation where I have a decent lean on the starting pitcher, but the opposing team's hitting is definitely better. The opposing team's bullpen's definitely better. We don't know how deep Crochet is going to go into the game. Bullpen freshness is pretty consistent between the teams. We're kind of on the back end of this series. I would lean in terms of value. I would lean White Sox. I think White Sox is the team that has value on them. Again, I'm not taking this play. I don't love this play. Don't even have a strong lean. But in terms of which side has more value, the White Sox at plus 140 is definitely better value than St. Louis at minus 155. Because you see, here's best odds. We're looking at odds jam. Here are the best odds on either side of this. Definitely favors White Sox in terms of value. I don't like this game. Ghost Runner must be eliminated, not fair in baseball. Got to earn your base. I mean, it's good. It shouldn't happen in the playoffs. I don't mind it for the regular season and extras. Philly's been crazy. Uh, Side, appreciate the follow. Run these files up, run these likes out. I'm gonna be off soon, but if we can run the files up like crazy, I'll go ahead and share the full Sobet site real quick. And you know what? I'm gonna share the Sobet site for you guys out of respect. I know I shared it with people on Twitter. I'm gonna share it right here. If you want these plays every single day, Matthew, Brand, appreciate the files. You go to my profile, you click the link, you get the Sobet, you get everything sent to your phone every single day, all my action. It's that simple. But I'm gonna read you the slate real quick so you get an example of what we're looking at. Okay? Go ahead and follow me on here out of respect. And go ahead and follow me on SoBet so you can get this action every single day. Get my props, get everything. Rangers, money line, minus 125. This one's on Seizes, minus 125 at 1.25 units to win one. Okay? Fading Daniel Lynch for KC. First start at 2024. He was bad last year when he was called up. He's been bad this year in the minors. He's got a 5.86 ERA, 22 Ks and 9 walks over 27 innings. Too many walks, too few strikeouts. Big red flag. And also, he's pitching on only 3 days rest. Texas is the eighth best average, eighth best OPS, and seventh best weighted run creation over the last 2 weeks against lefties. By the way, if you're doing the up too early promo on DK, I don't hate it on this spot. Okay, got to go with the Cubs say. I don't know about that. Play number 2, Braves, minus 0.5, first 5 innings, minus 110 on DK, 1.1 units. Dodgers are taking the first 2 games in the series. Atlanta wants to bring it today to avoid getting swept. I'm not a huge, revenge game, but I do believe in preparation, okay? I don't believe in baseball in terms of being, psyched up, ready to go. I do believe in locking in mental game, mental preparation. Okay, the Braves have their ace on the mound, Max Fried. Underrated, undervalued. People don't talk about him enough. He's been pitching lights out, hasn't given up a run his last 2 starts. And when he did start against them in 2023, he went 7 innings, 0 earned runs, 10 Ks. Diced them. More. Appreciate the follow, okay? Paxton has an expected ERA of 6.19. He's got a 1.68 whip. Trash. Overrated because his ERA is halfway decent. Overrated. Trash. His stuff, unimpressive. Atlanta goes out and gets it. Give me Braves minus 0.5 in the first 5. User 6428, appreciate the follow. Go ahead, follow me here. Go to my profile, click the link, get my SoBet, get all this action daily. Last play, Mariners, money line, first 5, plus 110. You're giving me plus money on the Mariners, first 5 against Hunter Brown with Bryce Miller on the bump. What is wrong with you people? This is another spot where people just don't understand ball. People are betting on baseball. They don't know anything. They think the Yankees are the best team in the MLB. They think it's 2002. They think Derek Jeter is going to win MVP this year. They know nothing. Nobody reads. Nobody pays attention. Nobody has any stats. Nobody knows how to dig into the analytics. Nobody knows anything. Watch a game. See the stuff. Understand how pitchers not just perform, how they match up against the opposing hitters. Understand anything. Hunter Brown, he's got a 2-2-2 whip. What? It starts with a 2? His whip starts with a 2? That's 2 runners every single inning. Brother, what are you doing? How does he still have a job? Put him in the bullpen. He should be in the back of the pen. Come on. Awful. 5.07 expected ERA. 9.78 real ERA. We don't care about ERA, but that's so bad we have to talk about it. 2-2 whip. And Bryce Miller for Seattle is actually decent. Nobody pays attention to Miller because he's a random guy on a random team. I don't stay up late. I don't watch the Mariners game. Who's Bryce Miller? He probably sucks. Wrong. Give me Mariners money line, first 5. Lock it in. Mariners first 5 money line. Braves first 5 minus 0.5. Rangers money line. We hit 11 out of our last 12 days. Nobody's doing that. If someone came on here and said that, I'd be like, he's lying, he's scamming. I would, but this is all recorded. This is all in. Anyone who's on the SoBet can be like, yeah, we actually did. I've been sharing plays daily. You can scroll through my videos and see how much we're winning. You can do it. You can get a free trial. You go to my profile, you can just get a free trial 3 days. And also, free trial. What are you talking about? It's $10 a month to ride with me. $10 a month, that's a Spotify subscription. And you're building wealth as a result of this. It's crazy. Crazy. Nobody's doing that. Nobody's doing it. Nobody's giving out the analysis we're giving out. Nobody's giving out the locks we're giving out. Nobody's succeeding at the rate we're giving out. Nobody's coming on live and talking how we break down the games, understanding the analysis that goes into this and why we're winning. It's crazy. Kool-Aid, appreciate it. Elfin, very true. Facts. Mariners, Rangers, money line locked in today. Mariners is a first 5. Rangers is a full game. Nerfy sweat slides. We'll do them, Newbanks. That's more of a midweek type deal, but we'll do them. Don't you worry. And if you missed out on the plays I just read through, go to my profile, click the link. SoBet's the top one. Get involved. That's how you get all my plays daily. We got Rangers money line. We got Mariners first 5 money line. I know, Sam. And we got Braves first 5 minus 0.5. Yeah, Charles. Pick'em Petey, the sports betting messiah. I came down to destroy Vegas, and that's what we will do. That's MLBL. My picks are almost all MLB. We do some NBA sprinkled in there, but yeah, I'm mainly an MLB guy. I'm a hop off, but if you want my plays, go to the profile, click the link. SoBet. You're signed up. You get all my plays sent to you daily. I also have a free trial option on there for another way to go get it. Whatever you want to do, baby. You got confusion about anything? Shoot me a DM. I'll take care of you. Let Daddy take care of you. I'm gonna go sweat these games out in a little bit. Appreciate you guys. Cardinals, White Sox, stay away from it. Cards, no value. Coach Chiefs, can't believe you made me say that. All right, cheers, guys. Appreciate you all. Love you all, except for the ones I hate. Bye.